Hey guys, today is Monday, December 9th, 2024. This video is about a therapist, peer recovery specialist, as I was trained for it actually, and I paid $500 for it, I think, for the class, basically, class that went online. And then it's basically people with mental illness like I have schizophrenia and depression and anxiety and stuff like that, to help other people that have the similar kind of or same mental illness. So this is basically uh, a meeting with me of a peer recovery specialist, and I hear what you gotta say, and I give you some advice or some kind of things to handle your situation. All right, so let's begin. All right, welcome to welcome. I'm trying to whisper because this stuff is better whispering. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope this records well. Um, Welcome, my friend. Your name is? Okay. My name is Daniel, as you know. Um, so what do you want to share today with me? Okay. So you're going through schizophrenia like I am, and you're hearing voices and seeing things, delusions and illusions. Well, it could be schizophrenia, like the doctors that have diagnosed you with, or it could be mind control. You know, it's called gang stalking, mind control, with targetedjustice.com talks about it. So how do you manage these things of mind control or schizophrenia from personal experience? You got to take care of your health. You have to eat well, you have to take multivitamin, omega-3s, and you got to drink enough water, and do like yoga and exercise and mindfulness. These are all things that will help you cope with your situation. Being in the moment kind of thing, and being in your calm kind of thing. So yes, that's what helps me a lot. And so those are the things that helps. How many years I went through this? I went through this for 10 years at least. And in the beginning stages, nobody really told me how to cope with it, how to handle it. And I thought big pharma, and I thought it was all fake, fake news basically. I thought they were scammers and evil basically, but that's not always the case. Hear what your doctor's gotta say. They studied that profession for years to become doctors, so they know what they're doing, and handling medicine and whatnot. So don't just brush off the medicine because of big pharma or scam or money. That's not always the case. It actually helps me. I put on some good weight as a very thin person back then. I used to be 130 pounds or something like that at 5'8", and then I am currently 170 pounds from the aid of medication. And yes, I do have a belly, but overall it's still, except the belly. Overall, the weight of 170 pounds at 5'8" is ideal. It's, in fact, when I looked at the BMI, it was 169.5 pounds is like the perfect weight for 5'8"ers like us, like me, I meant. All right, so that's how long I've been schizophrenic. How long have you been a schizophrenic? Okay, so you're kind of new to it. I'm glad that you connected with me to learn all these things. That helps you overcome it. Yes, from personal experience, all of this is personal experience. But what helps me during crisis, whenever those days do happen, it's just part of life basically for us. Utilize this mental hospital. Yes, it's boring and it's kind of suffocating being there, but you will heal. You will get better. You will take your medicine. You will eat food there. They will prepare it. They will take care of you. So that helps a lot, tremendously, if you're in a crisis. Make sure you continue to see me or other therapists, regarding these kind of situations of schizophrenia, or it could be mind control. I'm not sure, but you get what I'm saying. And regularly see us, and hear what we got to say, and go from there. Yes, do not if you become suicidal or homicidal, the nurses always ask you if you're suicidal or homicidal, if you ever been red flagged by being like that, basically. They'll ask you that. They'll ask you if you're suicidal or homicidal. And before you plan on acting those kind of horrible things, make sure you tell the nurses or the police to be sent to a mental hospital to get treatment. That's what I did many times. When those things happen, that's a red flag. That's when you need to go be seen in a hospital. So it's nothing new with schizophrenia to go along with depression. So make sure when you're dealing with schizophrenia and depression to continue to see therapists, like I've already said, and people like me, PRS, peer recovery specialists as well, and utilize 988 and Vets for Warriors. I think that's what it's called. Hotline, and you can always talk to anybody there. I use that a lot too. It's very helpful. It's very useful when somebody else is there to hear you, And what else is there? Yes, that I was trying to say is make sure you take your medication. It's there to help you. The doctors know what they're doing, So don't just brush it off that big pharma or some nonsense, because not all doctors are like that. And if 10 out of 10 doctors say you need to take risperidone for your schizophrenia, there's a reason for that, that it calms you down, it gives you, relaxing feelings, and, helps you with those kind of stuff. So make sure you hear what the doctors say and the nurses say. Make sure you're regularly being seen regarding therapy and medication as well. Diet, exercise, mindfulness, all of that. Prayers, church is a big thing for me as well. Meeting church people, overall, why do I say it's good if you're not a non-Christian? That is because this entity called Christ is a God of love. So he cares for us. He's a God of love, so he's going to love you, because he created us and whatnot. And then he died on the cross for our sins. So he loves us that much, basically. And then it teaches us, caring for one another, the 9 fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. I think I said the 9 there. There's the 9 fruits of the Spirit, basically. Those are the kind of gifts and things that we learn from Christianity. I think it's the book of Galatians, chapter 22, possibly, verse 8, maybe. I can't remember exactly the passage. It's been a long time since I read upon that. But anyways, these things that I've said to you, these are all kinds of ways to help with this kind of situation. And if the medication doesn't help, then let your doctor know, and side effects that you may have, and let them know immediately, so that way you will be seen for it. I have a what do you call it? Allergic reaction to one of the medication being called haloperidol. It would make my heart race and make me pace back and forth and make me feel anxious and whatnot. So, if you go through anything, make sure you tell your doctors. Make sure you tell them as soon as possible so they can adjust your medication and take care of you. What else is there? Make sure you don't stay isolated. Try to try to talk to people like me that supports you and understands you. And therapists, like I've said, for a reason. And family and friends are pretty big, pretty important in this situation of handling these kind of things. If they the ones that support you, that is. So make sure to utilize that as well. Eat good food, relax, watch some good TV, or go for a walk or something, somewhere nice, a park or something. Kind of cold now outside, but with the right appropriate clothing, you should be able to enjoy the outdoor weather still. What else is there that helps out? Friends, family, we talked about food, diet, exercise. Music helps a lot. I love music. I listen to like Taylor Swift, MGK, Eminem, Big Bang, BTS, EXO, Stray Kids, and much more. I listen to Ghostmane, Suicide Boys, so many more. I listen to all these kind of, artists, and they relax me, they make me feel good, and whatnot. And make sure to buy yourself something good to eat once in a while, something that you love. It could be tacos, it could be chocolate, it could be whatever, cakes, it could be whatever it may be. Those are the kind of food that helps me out. Sushi, steak, lobster, once in a while. Make sure you do that for yourself so your body thanks you, What else is there? There's a breathing technique that one of the therapists taught me. I haven't really incorporated it, but it's called the 5x5x5. You breathe in for 5 seconds, not 5 minutes, 5 seconds. Hold it for 5 seconds, then you release it for 5 seconds. So it goes like this. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you do that as many times you want, and it will relax you and calm you down. So that's what I learned as well. Also, quitting cigarettes or dip or stuff like that, or drugs basically in general, helps a lot. There's an app called Quitsure. You pay $50 and you go on a training mode with them, and you can learn to quit smoking, for example, in 4 or 5 days, I think, something like that. It's a pretty short time that with the smoking that I've quit. I don't know if it's 5 days, I think, or 6 or something like that. I can't remember exactly. It's been a while. It's been a few months now since I quit. So these are all kinds of ways that I like to share with you as a peer recovery specialist to manage schizophrenia, depression, anxiety. So what do we talk about? How to handle it? Medication, talk therapy, hotlines, food, diet, exercise, mindfulness, breathing techniques, supplements, friends and family, support, all of that, prayer, church, meditation, yoga, So all of these things will definitely help out. So I hope this 15 minutes that we talked for, you have learned plentiful here. Make sure you apply to it, and you will be good to go. All right, thanks, my friend. Have a good day. Be warm. All right, bye.